There are things that life on the road exposes, not just in a family, but it highlights the different parts of your character. It brings to light the good, the bad, and those skeletons you'd rather keep buried in the closet, but there's no hiding the ugly parts of your personality when you're living in such close quarters. And dealing with it head on really is the best way to move forward. But I guess that's why we're out here in the first place. Not just to see the world and become a tighter family, but to evolve into better humans and be the kind of people our kids should be looking up to. But maybe I'm getting a little ahead of myself.
I'm Jason, a wild adventurer, and this is my better half, Francesca. She's pretty much the glue that holds this little family together. Marley is my firstborn, and a little too smart for her own good if you ask me. Jax is my boy through and through. There's not a tree too tall or a trail too tough for this little adventurer. So this is the Ox family, our two stowaways, Nana Mia and Auntie Nini, and the story of an ordinary family wandering this amazing planet in search of extraordinary places.
We left behind the Great Basin in Nevada, headed south to Arizona, and spent the first night in the Grand Canyon at a campground doing laundry and taking care of household chores. But it was time to head in and explore one of the most anticipated spots on our journey, an Explorer Park that turned out to be one of our favorites so far.
Lost within a haze, don't rely on others to get you through the maze. The dreams are not the same for me.
Yep, good. Now speak to the driver.
By the shore.
Yep. And now turn hard towards me. Turn hard towards me. Yep. Okay. This way. Stay this way. I think you're gonna pull the trailer right up over that big old rock. So keep going. How was it?
Good.
Wasn't that bad, was it?
Nope, it wasn't that bad. Making sure to put all your computer shit.
We're almost there.
The dreams are not the same for me.
She's trying to kill me. She wants the insurance money. Alright, we made it to our spot, and it's pretty epic, if you ask me. But there's some pretty freaking epic views, that's for sure.
Okay, what can I do?
More often than not, when camping in the backcountry, our temporary base camp is marginally acceptable at best. It either has a view, is near water, or has a good camp spot, and occasionally you'll luck out with two of the three, but we've still never had the trifecta. This spot was close though. Aside from being near water, it was an amazing spot, but we had so much to see in so little time, so we headed into Grand Canyon National Park.
Thank you.
Would make you notice me. And now you're here.
We're coming up on a huge group of bison. Here we go.
Somehow you notice me. I don't believe it's all about the things that we share.
experience. It's been a lot of fun. It hasn't been too stressful. It's actually been nice having my sister, Nini, and my mom here to help because, you know, having kids, mommy, 24/7, you kind of want to pull your hair out. And I didn't bring any alcohol this trip so far. Might need to change halfway through. But yeah, it's going good.
We couldn't have been more satisfied with our Grand Canyon experience. It definitely made first spot for places to return to, but like most of the national parks we visit, the time spent was far too short and left us wanting more. But what's a nomadic family if not always coming and going? So we enjoyed our last night with Nanami and Auntie Nini, reminiscing of our adventures under the glow of the warm campfire heat. Jackson, come on. What are you doing? Nanami and Auntie Nini are leaving us today. They're going off and venturing off on their own, heading to New Jersey. So
we'll miss you so much, but I get to see you in another 3 weeks
That's
or
true.
less, 2.5.
Where's the hair tie?
What kind of butter do you want to bring?
it was a travel day, which are difficult in and of themselves, but add that we'd had such an amazing experience and we'd be parting ways with our stowaways, Auntie Nini and Nanamiya, which only compounded the emotional departure from Arizona. It'd been awesome sharing this part of our journey with Mama Ox's mom and sister, but it was time for them to head out on their own to New England and Florida while we made our way to Mesa Verde at the southwestern tip of Colorado. Alright, I've got a new partner, Auntie Nini, and we're in a new vehicle. We're in the Corolla, Mazda's Corolla. The road is a little bit rough for this car, so I would take it so we don't get any scratches or tear anything off.
And Nanami was freaking out the whole way up here, so
Yep.
can't handle that again.
Did she just panic the whole time?
Yeah, she's like, every little bump. And she was going so slow. I was like, well, if we get a flat, we get a flat. Like,
Yeah, I think you got it. Just fix it.
River's gonna cry when you're gone. I was hoping you would stay, but I've always known that you would go and find your own way. I still see when we climbed up in those trees, 12 years old, feet of the wind, and watched the river run. The sun would always shine. When we sat there, you and I.
well, let's ask him. Okay, put that away.
River's gonna cry when you're gone, gone, gone,
Bye. Love you.
Heard you want to leave this place where we grew up.
See ya.
This old town, just leave it all behind. River's gonna cry when you're gone.
We were on our own and headed east, but we'd be lying if we said we weren't a little disappointed we were losing part of our crew. Whether days or weeks, there's always a bit of rebalancing to right a ship once part of its troop is gone, and our journey was no different. We'd spread the weight of the duties across the four of us, and now with only two to run the ship, we needed a little ballast to keep our aim true. So we reacclimated to our skeleton crew and went in search of our next destination, Mesa Verde National Park.
2 a.m. and I can't fall asleep. I'm just not tired. I can hear the raindrops falling. It's cold outside, and I kinda feel like calling, but it's too late now. I just miss you. I just miss you. We were such a constellation, right? No, you'd agree.
So we're eating at the Bistro Farmhouse in Cortez, right outside of Mesa Verde, and gentleman sitting next to us paid for our meal out of the goodness of his heart. I don't even remember seeing what he looks like, but he asked to pay for our meal and not to let us know until he had left. So, pretty cool. So maybe we need to pay it forward, huh?
Maybe he's one of that guys who follows us.
Yeah, maybe he does follow us. Yep, are we ready to go?
Yeah.
Alright, here we go.
I can remember as a young man having a particularly good week at work, and after having an unusually helpful waitress, I discreetly slipped a $100 tip under the bill. Now, I'm not sure how she reacted or what she was even thinking when she got it, but I guess that's kind of the point. To imagine how it affected her day but not needing to take the credit for it. To hope it had a positive effect on her life, but letting your imagination fill in the story. So to the couple who paid for our meal, thank you. If there were more folks like you on the planet, our world would definitely be a better place. So with our bellies full and a few extra bucks in our wallet, we made camp and dreamed of the things that we'd see tomorrow.